Noemi Perez, and today I'm going to be doing my HEENT assessment for my health assessment class on my patient today. Before we even get started, I've already introduced myself to my patient. I've gotten the background of her medical history, of her medication she's currently on, past medications that she has taken. I've gotten the reason why she's came into the office today. I got all the signs and symptoms, and she's already had all her vitals and everything taken. So we're gonna get started. I'm going to start with the head, and I'm gonna ask her for permission to touch her. Is it okay if I touch you to be able to examine your head, eyes, ears, nose, and throat?
Yes.
Okay, so I've gained consent to be able to examine her. I've washed my hands and I've applied my gloves, and I'm going to start with the head. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for symmetrical of her head, make sure that I'm not seeing any lesions or any bumps visible to the eye. Okay, now I'm going to palpate her head, and I'm checking for any tenderness or any soreness. You have any tenderness or soreness when I'm touching?
No.
Okay, so what I've concluded is her, I don't see any visible knots or lumps or lesions on her head. She's got really clean hair. I don't see any lice or anything inside of her hair. I don't see, she stated she didn't have any tenderness or any soreness going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and move to her ears. So I'm gonna look at her ears, and I'm looking for symmetrical of her ears. I'm looking at the height and the shape of her ears. Make sure I don't see any kind of lesions or sores going on. I notice she does wear glasses, so I'm just going to check behind the ear. Okay, now palpate any tenderness, any soreness going on. No. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my pen light, and I'm going to look inside of her ear. Just going to move your hair out of the way. Okay. I'll do the next one. Okay. So, she stated that there was no soreness or tenderness. I don't see any kind of lesions, nodules, or anything like that on her ears going on. She doesn't have any excessive cerumen in her ears, so that is really good. You don't wear any type of hearing aids or any hearing devices, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so no hearing aids or any hearing devices going on. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the eyes. I see that she wears glasses. So how long have you worn glasses for?
A couple of years.
Okay, a couple of years. Are you farsighted or nearsighted?
Farsighted.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at your eyes. If you could please remove your eyeglasses for me. Okay, now I'm looking at her sclera, which is white on both of them. I'm gonna look at your conjunctiva membranes. Nice and pink and moist. Okay, I'm just gonna take my light, and I'm going to shine my light into your eye and out, and I'm testing for reaction to the light. Okay, ready? In, out, in, out. So her pupils are reactive to the light, so that's good. Now I'm going to ask you to look at my pen. And then when I tell you, I want you to look at my ear, on my right ear, okay? Look at the pen, look at my right ear. Look at the pen, look at my right ear. Look at the pen, look at my right ear. Okay, so that's good. Now I want you to just hold your head straight, and I want you to follow my pen with just your eyes, okay? So Perla is noted, and accommodation is good. I don't see anything going on with her eyes. She has nice and pink conjunctiva membranes. Her eyes are nice and white, sclera's white. She does wear glasses. If I had a chart, I would have her cover one eye and read the chart from 20 feet, and then cover the other eye and read the chart to the lowest line that she can read, but I don't have a chart right now. So next we're going to go ahead and you can put your glasses back on. We're going to go ahead and examine the nose. So I'm looking at her nose. Okay. And then I'm gonna just palpate. Can you please take your glasses off? Thank you. I'm just gonna palpate around the nose. I'm gonna palpate the sinuses. Any soreness or tenderness going on?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna look inside your nose, okay? Okay. Now can you just take your finger and cover your right side of your nose and breathe in? Now do the next one. Okay. So I didn't notice any kind of abrasions or lumps on her nose. Her septum is intact. She stated she doesn't have any soreness around her nasal area or her sinuses. Her nasals are patent. Her mucous membranes inside of her nose are nice and moist, and she doesn't have any excessive mucus inside of her nose. So now I'm going to just take a look inside of her mouth. I'm looking at the lips. Okay, so I would put my gloves on and I would ask her if I had a tongue depressor, which I do not, I would ask her to open her mouth, and I would look inside of her mouth with my pen light. And then I would take my cotton gauze and just move her tongue to the side and checking for any sores, any abrasions inside of her mouth. Okay, that seems to be good. Do you have any soreness or anything going on in your mouth? No? Okay. No braces or nothing like that? Okay. And you stated you don't have any type of blisters or nothing that is hurting you inside your mouth?
No.
Okay, so her mucous membranes are really pink and moist. Her lips are nice and moist. I didn't see any blisters or sores inside of her mouth, so that's really good. Okay, so now I'm going to just go ahead and examine her neck. I'm going to look at it first. Okay. I don't see any kind of nodules or lumps or bumps around her neck, so I'm just going to feel. And I'm feeling on her lip nodes. No tenderness, no soreness. Okay. I'm feeling that. Okay. Can you just swallow for me? Okay. You're not having any type of trouble swallowing or anything like that? Okay. So I didn't feel any type of lumps or bumps on her neck, and she's okay with swallowing. Her trachea is in alignment. I didn't see any crookedness or nothing like that. She didn't have any visible lumps to the eye, and I did not feel anything either. So I'm going to just take my stethoscope now, and I'm going to disinfect it, and I'm going to listen to her carotid artery. I'm going to palpate it first, actually. Palpate her carotid artery. One at a time. Okay. Nice and strong. Now I'm just going to take a listen, okay? One at a time with my bell. Okay, so her carotid artery is nice and strong. I can hear the groove in it. So on both sides, it's really good. Strong. I can feel it really good. And That concludes my exam. Thank you.